Hey everybody, welcome to leg day. We are in our summer WOD day number 45. So I have a box. We're going to be using a box and I have a set of 30-pound dumbbells. And you will need a wall. We're going to be doing tibialis raises and I think that's about it. So we are going to go ahead and start using our box. If you don't have a box, I'll just give you alternates that you can do. So if you don't have a box for our little warm up, put your hands on a wall, a bench, a chair, anything works. Try to get a box in your life, something that you can add to your leg days and even other days we use the box. It's a really good way to keep your hip flexors nice and strong and working and keeping all the alignment through the hips, good hip flexion and extension, walking up and down that box. So set your hands forward on the wall or on the box. Just get a nice long extension through the back and then let your hamstring stretch by pitching that back. Then you're going to bring your right leg up and we're going to slide it forward and back just like we do on the ground. If you don't have a box, do it on the ground. Lining up that knee and toe as you slide forward and back. Get that hamstring. Okay, we're going to take a little rotation. Go ahead and stretch over. Get that groin. Come in a bit and then stretch again. Perfect. Okay, let's hit up the other side. Left foot on your box. Slide forward and back. Getting everything geared up. Get some good push and work into the legs, hopefully today. All right, and then rotate. Slide over, and then slide back. Okay, now we are going to do our hip openers. So plant your hands on your wall or on the box. Let's start with our left leg first. Kick the leg back. You're going to lift it as high as you can in line with your hips. So you're going to point your toe underneath. So mine's going to point toward the wall. My hips are pretty level. Then you're going to stack and rotate the hips. Then point under, stack and rotate. Point under, stack and rotate. Under. One more. Okay, keep that same leg up. Now you're just going to move from your hip joint, not rotating through the back. So just that toe rotating back and forth, but you're rotating from your hip joint, not your ankle. Okay, other side. Kick your leg back, stack up the hips, tuck under, stack up, tuck under, stack up, stack, and tuck. Now keep your hips stable and rotate here. Beautiful. All right. Come down over those legs. Shake them out. Okay, we're going to go through an itty-bitty type of warm-up set to then get us rolling into the box set. I hope we can get 3 rounds on the box with the heavy weights. We'll see how it goes. So we're going to go into a side abduction. So this round, plant your hand, and you're going to be on your knee, open through the hips, grab tight through the core. We're going to go for 20. Stack the hips, stack the shoulders. Grab tight through that core. You'll feel both sides. Flex the foot, keep the legs straight and strong. Other side. So the goal is to feel your abductors, right? Those glute medius muscles right here. Both sides. Make sure your hips are pushing forward. The toe is pointed forward, if not down a little bit. $19, $20. Okay, now we're going to head to the wall and get our anterior tibialis raises. So Sit your butt on the wall, toes are forward, legs are straight. Grab tight, 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 tight through the quads. Lean your body forward. Pull the toes up. You're going to feel this muscle here on the outside of your calf, front of your shin. Watch your quads. Keep them strong. 12. We're doing 25. Keep those quads strong. Do not let the quads go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay? Then we're going to go into a Patrick step. You can hold one or both weights. I'm going to hold one this time. Hold your weight on your supported side. Your knee is going to pass your toe, and then you're going to come back up. We're going to do 25 per side. 5. Track your knee and toe. You're getting as low as you can, as far forward with that knee as you can, without putting pressure, without putting pain into the knee. 17. Feel that whole side, that whole leg heat up. 5 to go. Pack into that back. Pack into your core. 2 and 1. Okay, now get the other side. Good stretch on your Achilles. $11. Making sure the knee's not falling in. 16. 22. Make sure you're keeping that heel on the ground. 25. All right. Now we're going to finish off this little first set, this little starter round, with 30 sumo pulse squats. So I'm going to use just the one dumbbell. Toes nice and wide. It's really about how open your hips are, wherever you can get to. Squat deep into that squat, open the chest, and then you have to decide how much flexion you can put into those inner thighs, glutes. Core stays really strong. Trying to keep your shoulders right over those hips. Relax your toes. 11, 12, flex, flex, flex. 19. Put the work where you want it. Flex a little deeper. 5, open that chest. Neutral spine. 29, 30. Woo! All right. There we go with that. Now, bring that box back into play. So, if you don't have a box, I do want you to be able to get some good hip flexion. So, I'll have you hold your dumbbells. Make sure that you get a march, a knee pull. Then you're going to lunge back, knee pull, other side. Knee pull, lunge back, knee pull. Okay? We're doing a walk. I'm going to hold both. Our heart rate is going to soar. 8 per side. 1. So right, left, right, left. It's also really important that you have a lot of core strength and you're using those glutes, supporting the push and the drop. 7, make sure you're pulling your leg straight up instead of swinging it around. New leg, 8. Pack the back, engage the core. 4. 6. 7. And 8. Whew. All right. Give yourself a little second from holding those weights. And I'm going to rotate my box down so it's on a lower side. Whew. And we're going to hit up Bulgarian split squats. Up to you. 0 weights, 1 weight, 2 weights. I'm going to go for 2. I want good range. Our goal is 8 per side. So remember, the heavier that you're going, the more time you're going to need between. So if you're not able to go as heavy, go ahead, jump straight into it. Don't take as long of a break. All right, I'm going to start with my left leg forward, right leg back. We want to put most of our work into that front leg. Lots of core. Square off the hips. Drop straight over that front leg. Your knee and toe are tracking again. 4. 6. 7. Feel that hamstring and glute push you up. 8. And we're going to go for that other side. Drop straight over. Squared off hips. Means usually you got to pull that front hip back a little and your back hip forward. 7 and 8. Yes. All right. Next, we're going to do a seated, single leg seated. Hopefully you have a chair. You can do this on a kitchen chair. I'm going to go unweighted this first round, possibly all the rounds. I'm going to focus more on my range. So basically a regression from a pistol squat. Okay, bring your leg up as high as you can. Find balance on that supporting leg and then lift. 1. 8 per side. Still tracking knee and toe. 4. Find flexion in that lifted quad. This is 7. And 8. Woo! Other side. Track it up. 1, 2. If you can do a full pistol squat, do that. You don't even have to do these cheater ones. 4. I like to do a pistol squat on a TRX as well. 5. 6. There's a lot going on in that quad and hip flexor, not just my pushing leg. 8. Woo! All right. There's a round. Oops. I want to turn my box back up. Alrighty, back to our box walks. I'll start with my left leg first. 1. Good flexion, good control, good form, good lineup. Watch for discrepancies. 8. Other side. 'Pack your back. Hold the chest tall. 1 more. 8. And 8. Woo! Oh boy. Feeling good. I'm going to start with my right leg on the floor this time. Stretch those forearms. Strong grip is a great indicator of aging well, good longevity, overall strength. We need that grip. Okay, here we go. Oh wait, that's how I started last time. Right leg. Here we go. 2, 3. Work for that range. Lots of hip hinge in that front hip. Square those hips. 1 more for me. 8. Feel that heart rate. All right, it's up there. Okay, let's see. Left leg lifts first. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. Woo. 4. I'm trying to see if I can not ink my arms forward as much. One more. 8. Oh. Whew. All right. Yes, yes. We're going to get those 3 rounds stoked. All right, let's go back to that walk. Stay in control all the way up and all the way down. Whole body is working here. Feel the core hold, the pelvis in place. Remember your purpose. What did you come for? What are you working toward? New side. Focus on your breath. Seven, 8, and 8. Oh. Good job. Okay, back to left leg first. Don't need to rush the last round. I'm going to keep solid flexion, solid contraction. Just stretch those forearms real quick. If you have that box, turn your hands around. Once you get your palms on the ground, slowly bend your elbows. Ooh, that feels so good right now. Okay, here we go. Back to left leg forward, right leg back. Square it off, drop it deep, find your core. 8. Oh. 2, 3, 4. 5. Square those hips. 6, 7, and 8. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Woo. All right. All right. Seated pistol. Woo. All right, can't rush. 4. Drooping lifted leg. New stuff on the docket. Always a challenge. 1, 2, 3. Oh my gosh. Come on. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Oh, good grief. Okay. Now we're going to bookend with the same as we started with. Hand and knee, or you can go full if you'd like. Other side. Focus where you want the work. Your leg should feel like it's about 80 pounds by now. Neutral spine, so make sure you're not rolling, rotating, dipping, scooping, slouching. 4, 3, 2. Okay. Anterior tibialis. This and your Patrick step is the ATG knee program pieces. They've become extremely popular and in vogue right now. So check the knees over toes guy for some great extra exercises you can do for knee health. He's really done a great job of helping knee health, knee strength, making sure we can get our knee past the toes, which I think there was a misunderstanding even in my book. You hear everybody say, never let your knee pass your toes. Well, there's certain exercises, keep those quads strong. You don't want your knees to pass the toes because we want to put the work into the glutes. So the more you drive through the heels, the more you sit your hips back, the further back you keep your knee, less it's in your quad. But in life, 3, 2, 1, we have a lot of times that we walk down a hill, step off a curb, go down the stairs. Our knee has to pass our toe in life. So we want to train the ability and strength and integrity of the muscles in the quads and above the knee and your tibialis that support the knee, the joint, support what's going on with those tendons, making sure they're not too tight. 10 to go. New side. Toe needs to be straight ahead, heel and toe straight ahead. Then the knee passes right over it without hip shifting. So those of you that remember, I funkied up my knee a couple weeks ago. So this was really difficult to get back into. I felt the weakness. My hip wanted to swing all over the place. 8, 7, toes are relaxed. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh, we gotta hold this. We're gonna get our pulse squat, then we get our stretch. Make sure it's all even. Relax your toes. Open your chest. Squeeze those inner thighs. 28, 29, 30. Yes. All right. So, facing your mat, curl your toes under, put your knees down, sit your hips back, stretch through those feet, knees, quads, push into your hands and drive your hips back. Open the chest, slide your shoulder blades down. Whew. Alrighty, bring that left leg forward. Keep your right leg back. Slide in, tuck under. Feel that hip flexor open. Maybe you can try seeing how it feels to keep your knee off. Drop your knee if it's not. Grab that back foot with either hand. Pull as deep as you can towards your glute. You can shove yourself up against a box or a wall to put your leg on to help if you would like, or grab a strap. Okay, release. Slide back, toes come up. Reach the chest toward your toes. So, not technically a HIIT session based on timers and intervals, but It ended up being a hit session for me. Different sets got my heart rate quite high. So 180 is pretty high for me. That's about my high training heart rate zone when I'm doing intervals, hit intervals, high intensity intervals, cardiovascular intervals. I got to that today. So know what your range is. If you don't, please feel free to reach out to me. I'm happy to talk that through with you. These are just the next levels of understanding what's going on in your training. Bring your other leg forward. This is how you know if you're progressing. What are you pushing to? Some days you want to keep your heart rate lower. The goal isn't to get it high. Some days that's our whole goal. So you need to know what that feels like. Understand whether or not you're pushing yourself hard enough. Okay, now grab your quad. Or understanding if maybe we're in a hit session and your legs are burning so much you can't keep the pace, so that high level heart rate suffers. Well, if that's not the point of the workout, you need to adjust. Get it back into that heart rate range. All right, slide back. Toes come up. Reach the chest forward. Great work. We got some mobility started at the beginning, getting some hip rotation, internal and external. Then we got some more hip flexion through our box walks and extension. Putting it back down, that leg behind us. Okay, pigeon. Good stuff. Back hip forward, front hip back, square off that pelvis. Only lower your pelvis toward the ground if it is staying parallel. All right, 3 weeks left to go in this series. Let's finish summer strong. Maybe think through what you want your goals to be for the last 3 weeks of this session, of this series. Feel free to reach out to me. Let me know what your goals are. I can help hold you accountable. You have to find your own internal challenge when you're on the video. So touch base if you need a little extra accountability. All right, see you soon.